Hey, thank you for the kind words and for the great question. I'm not aware of any references to cannabis in the Hebrew Bible. I know there is a theory that cannabosum is a precursor etymologically to the word cannabis. I have not been convinced of that yet. However, we do have two pieces of archaeological data that demonstrate the use of cannabis, both medicinally and ritually, in ancient Israel. And the first comes from the First Temple period Judahite temple at Arad in the southern desert. The Holy of Holies at this temple was discovered along with a standing stone and two incense altars, a small one and a large one, and both had burnt substances on top of them, and those substances were tested. And the substance on top of the smaller incense altar contained THC, CBD, and CBN. So cannabis was being used in the incense altars to obviously enhance the ritual experience, at least at Arad and probably at other temples, and perhaps even including the Jerusalem temple. The journal Tel Aviv published an article on this in 2020. The other example comes from a little further north in the Northern Hill Country, a burial of a 14-year-old girl who died in childbirth. Where her lungs were, they discovered a powdery substance that they tested and showed to contain THC. And so the going theory is that she was given cannabis to treat the pain of this difficult delivery that ultimately would take her life. And this was briefly discussed about 30 years ago in an article in Nature. So we can demonstrate both medicinally and ritually cannabis was a part of ancient Israelite life.